What's good, YouTube? Your boy Bosco back again with another live stream. Hopefully, you guys had a good day, good week, great week wherever you are in the world. We out here, bro. Just going live again. Got a few things to talk about. Of course, like always, we got an update to the whole heist thing with the $5 million heist that we talked about. We're gonna get into that in just a second. Other than that, we just got a few things to talk about. You know what I mean? I guess whatever kind of rolls off the tongue. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to everybody here. One thing that I wanted to share with you guys, in case you guys were interested in the new Ja 1 colorway, sneaker Twitter. There's a link out right now if you guys want to get a pair of the Ja 1 soft pink. This was posted 28 minutes ago, so you still got time if you were somebody out there looking for this colorway. Haven't seen it in stores. What's interesting is the fact that it's called the day one, but the day one already dropped. So I believe like maybe this is the alternate colorway. I wonder what's the difference. I mean, we know the difference in the colorways, but why do they have two Ja 1 day ones? I'm kind of confused on that. It's not deemed to be the alternate or anything. It's just called the Nike Ja 1 day one. So two Ja 1 day ones already releasing. Shout out to that. Welcome to the stream. Welcome. Scoot Henderson out here looking like he's ready to play. I'm curious to see what that backcourt looks like with Simons and him, Scoot, because Scoot definitely been playing in the D. So, he's NBA ready, man. Out of all the rookies, he might be the most NBA ready, or at least looks that way. You know what I'm saying? But him and Simons is definitely going to be a pretty good connection out there in Portland. I will be trying to catch some games when they are available to watch. Maybe I'll get League Pad this year, to watch some more games. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But, as I put in the thumbnail, you know, this whole sneaker heist, the $5 million sneaker heist. As we have the Laker game on too. Don't get me wrong, I do have the Laker game on right now. It's 100 going into the fourth of the preseason. Raheem, what's good? Welcome to the stream. Bobby Thrift in the building. Bosco Mitchell in the building. It's an AKA thing right there, Let me see where we're at. Hold up. Okay. Let me turn this down to 24 Black. What's good? Welcome to the stream. How you doing, bro? What's going on? So yeah, like I said, man, last live stream or the stream before last, might have been last live stream. We got word up on this whole heist that happened with the $5 million of stolen goods. Nikes, Adidas, all kind of brands, not just the main brands. They had Uggs, they had Supreme stuff. Them guys got away with some stuff. They got away with it, but they didn't get away with it. Shout out to T-Rex, man. They, I guess they were known for doing this before. We got two reports, one from CBS, then we got one from Nice Kicks, which were I saw it originally. One of my people one of my followers and supporter of the channel. Let me give him a shout out for sure. Fernando, I appreciate that, bro. He definitely supports, been doing this thing, and every now and then, or a lot of times, he sees a lot of different interesting things and sends them to me. And he sent me this, so I checked it out via Nice Kicks. So, these guys got a little lackadaisical, apparently. Let me go to the Nice Kicks report first, just to show you guys some clips. Two suspects charged in the $1 million sneaker theft ring. They obtained, Fox 32 Chicago obtained images of the burglary from September 19th that led authorities to the house filled with $1 million of stolen sneakers, including shipments of shoes intended for university basketball teams. That was the part that I thought was interesting when I read that, because we did see an Adidas form high with Arizona State on the back. So, this is an interesting heist that they came up on. I wonder if they knew what was going to be in there for sure or not. If it's issued to, teams, sometimes those shoes are exclusive, hard to get. I wonder if they came across any Jordan PEs for Arizona State or something like that. I'm curious to see what else is there, because as you see when I scroll down, these guys really got a lot of stuff. I mean, the images you guys already seen before, definitely show a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. These dudes wasn't playing. They weren't playing. Rishi Rich, what's good with you? Welcome to the stream, bro. How you doing out there? Hopefully you had a good weekend. Thanks for joining. However long you're able to be here for. You know the drill on YouTube. Hitting the like button, sharing, whatever you can do. Watching is just good enough too. But yeah, man, just going over this because there's a part two. You know, they raided the warehouse, found all the goods, and somebody left a paper trail, obviously. 5 have been arrested so far in the connection to the case. Eric, so long name. Eric, Edwin, Aguirre, both 24, have been charged with a multi-state $1 million sneaker theft ring. So I guess these guys have done it before. It's not their first time around. I'm not reading the last names. I said the first names. Eric, Edwin, and Aguirre. Probably messed that up. But yeah, these guys were lax. You got the off-white going on. You know what I'm saying? Look at the trailer, bro. It's stacked from front to back with shoes. Front to back. This is what some of it looked like out of the boxes. And, you know, these guys definitely kind of knew what they were doing. Maybe got a little too lax. But then you got some Bear Bricks, some Yeezys. You got Apple products. I thought it was just like shoes. You know, I thought it was just shoes, but apparently it was a lot of things. Looks like some watches, some Yeezys, some iPads, some skateboards, Bear Bricks. It's like they were stealing from a resale shop or something, you know, like a resale shop that might have been moving from east to west coast or something, and they just knew the truck was there and they stole it. You know what I'm saying? Like a urban necessities or something. If somebody was moving from one area to the other, they knew about it and stole those. Like, which store has all these mixed inventories? Like, you know what I mean? I could be not thinking. I could be missing something right now. Even got stuff up on the walls. These guys were definitely killing out here, man. Surveillance videos what caught them. Breaking into the semi-trailer, stealing and taking the warehouse to Austin to resell. Somebody told, bro, I said before, somehow, some way. I mean, besides the cameras, the surveillance cameras what really, you know, caught everything. But I wanted to go to the Nice Kicks really quick to show the images. Now let's get to the video real quick of what they're talking about, because oh my, these guys was having a ball, bro. I wonder how long were they able to bask in their winnings, bask in their come up before it was all over. I'm thinking pretty quickly. I'm thinking a few days. Well, I mean, the first time it happened in Memphis, I mean, these guys had to have something to do with that, from what they're saying. They've been chilling for a minute. Actually, they probably made a good amount of money, a great amount of money. Shit, it's all free. It was all free. So let's see how this plays. Hopefully, this cooperates with this, and let's see what happens.
$1 theft ring operating out of a West Side warehouse.
It's quite a scheme. High-end merchandise stolen from rail cars, then resold to retailers. CBS 2's Andrew Ramos was first to report the bust. He's in Lyons with new details unveiled today.
They refer to this as the mother lode. So I've not heard that term very often.
And they certainly don't make seizures like these often either. The Lyons Police Department revealing new details on how they uncovered a national criminal enterprise where millions of dollars of stolen goods were recovered.
Those were those Formlow Arizona States I was talking about. So this was supposed to be going to like Arizona State University, some of this stuff. Maybe a resale shop around Arizona State. I wonder what more details come out exactly where this product was coming from. You know, where was this stuff actually coming from and going to? You know what I mean? Will it ever get out as to how these guys found out about it? You know, I'm curious, bro. I'm curious. More details definitely will come out, though, for sure. You best believe it. You best believe it. Try to see if I could do something else really quick.
covered in what they say was a sophisticated operation
Watches, like iced out watches or something like that.
that was based at a warehouse in the Austin neighborhood.
Wow.
These are not even out yet.
Yeah,
CBS 2
yeah,
gave
yeah.
you an exclusive glimpse inside.
Last time that claim came out, these aren't even out yet. I made my comment like, how does that guy know? He probably doesn't even know that. It looks fake. It sounded fake. And somebody in the comments was like, "You're not the only one who knows about shoes. There's a lot of people who know about shoes." Yeah. I mean, of course that's the case. It just sounded funny, like the guy didn't know what he was talking about. It just sounded that way.
This warehouse where goods from brands like Uggs, Nike, and Supreme were stockpiled, all stolen from railroad cargo from across the country. The investigation was fired up after a semi-trailer parked in a lot in Lyons was broken into last month. Its contents, thousands of dollars worth of collectible figurines, swiped. Hours later, that trailer also stolen.
The thieves took the trailer to a warehouse in Chicago, unloaded the cargo, and then abandoned the empty trailer.
So these guys must have a semi truck on standby, or the part that can pull the trailers like that. Like, these guys have a sophisticated operation if they've been stealing trailers like this. I mean, that was a big trailer. What we saw in just those other pictures. That is kind of a high-tech situation. I mean, this was not their first rodeo, so of course they have the means to make it happen. I mean, that's crazy. What gave them the idea to know to have the trucker ready, and that whole operation is crazy.
A parking lot nearby.
Lyons police tracked down.
Like, that's crazy. They had to have a truck that could pull a trailer like that on standby. Which one of them have a Class C license? That's what it is, right? Wait, what's the trucker license? You got to have a license. Well, I mean, I guess they're doing legal stuff, maybe not. But yeah, you would have to have a license in case you got pulled over, and you have the right license so your truck don't get, you know what I mean? I don't know, bro. I don't know.
Found the trailer and with a warrant obtained surveillance footage of those thieves, identified as Eric Lujano Bautista and Edwin Aguirre Ramirez.
He did a much better job on the names than I did.
Unloading the goods, and then that's when cops moved in.
We uncovered a very large, vast boxes of Nike shoes, Adidas shoes,
and tons more, about $5 million worth of goods.
These items were stolen from different states.
Both men were charged with burglary.
Different states. These guys had a heavy operation. Did they rob a sneaker con? Did they rob like a sneaker con event truck or a got sold truck? Like, one of them convention trucks that brings a lot of product. You know what I mean? I'm curious. I'm curious. That's
Lujano
crazy.
Bautista was also charged with possession of stolen property. Officials say the interstate trafficking of merchandise was fueled by rail cargo thefts, a trend that has become a national epidemic where the stolen goods are unpackaged, then repackaged, and resold to small retailers.
Whether they knew it was stolen or not, I don't know, or whether they thought it was a wholesale house, I don't know.
Now, officials say this is far from an
So some of them people who bought are scot-free, because I didn't know. They could have known, but it was just say they didn't know, because the authorities already let you know. Well, we don't know if they knew for sure or not, but so I guess they're all off the hook. Whoever bought from these guys, they're off the hook, quote unquote, because they don't know. They could just say that they didn't know the stuff was stolen.
Open and closed case, as this investigation spans multiple states where more charges and arrests are expected. Reporting in Lyons. And
kind of crazy, bro. You can't put too many things past people nowadays. They definitely gonna get smarter with the stuff they do. With great risk comes great reward. So, I mean, for a while they were probably getting greatly rewarded for that great risk they took. But maybe too many people. I mean, it was only 4 to 5 people. That's not a lot of people to be in on what you're doing, but they just got a little sloppy, I guess, by leaving the trailer abandoned. Maybe they should have never left the trailer abandoned for the looky-loos, the people on the side, to see what this was, why they leave the trailer there. People will get curious, you know what I'm saying? That would be crazy. Imagine they stole a bootleg trailer from China and didn't know. Like, what if all that stuff was fake? That's crazy. And the warehouse definitely looked like a WSS. It looked like a WWE, a WSS setup or something like that. That's crazy, man. These guys, I mean, we heard it. Shout out to everybody just joining. I've seen a couple more people at it. That's what we're talking about. Earlier, yesterday, we talked about the $5 million plus heist. People getting caught on surveillance. They got a warrant. It was a whole thing. And now they finally arrest some people and got faces. Now I'm wondering what else could these guys be charged with. I mean, like they said, there's more charges to come. You know, things being crossed state by state, stolen from different stores. I'm like, what? That's the part that I'm confused of. Like they just went on a steal spree, knowing that you can't really get too much trouble for stealing these type of products. You know, probably just get I won't say a slap on the wrist, but how much time will they actually get? We don't know all the charges. But $5 million, I mean, that's federal, right? That's a federal thing, right? That's not misdemeanors at all. that's not a lightweight thing right there. That's crazy though, bro. Seen this on Instagram. Shout out to the homie for sending it to me once again. Like I said, you know, I just was kind of taken aback to see that these guys were able to get away with what they did. And the thing about it is, there's no way they can't deny this stuff. The pictures, I mean, the pictures that we've seen, they probably get more obviously with the video. But I mean, these images are fairly clear. You know, they got 2 of the 4 that are in this picture, which I feel like it's him and him. So what happens with these guys? Do these 2 take the rep? Somebody in the comments was like, these guys steal all this stuff and still wear pandas. I seen that comment. That was kind of funny. So what's going to happen? 5 people got arrested, but they had 2 suspects they're talking about. Did those 2 guys take the rep for everybody else as like the ringleaders? You know? That's crazy. I forgot which Jordans those are right there. All right. Those are not the 6s, right? They came up, man. Well, excuse me. They came up for a little bit because, you know, obviously where they're at right now, they're not too much celebrating right now. But if that was some fake stuff, the joke's on them. But they haven't stated that yet. I think they did say all this stuff is real. But that would be crazy if they end up stealing fake stuff and didn't know it. 118 to 116, Golden State up by 2 with 4 minutes left in the preseason game. That was the main thing, y'all. This whole story right here, you know. Curious to see what happens with that. Want to see what's up next. Other than that, we chilling out. These guys over here, I mean, they pulled off something. Will this encourage other people to try and be smarter? You got to have some intel to pull off this stuff. You can't just. I mean, intel or money, and say who got the power. Who I got enough bread. Who got the power to give me the keys to let me know what's up? Like, what's up? These guys had to be on cloud 10 when they first got away with it. That first time, the first or second time, they had to be riding a high wave, thinking that you got away with that much stuff for free, bro, and nobody knew nothing at the time.
They refer to this as the mother load. So I've not heard that term very often.
And they certainly don't make seizures like these often either. The line.
It feels like a drug bust when they be catching them really big drug busts with guns and money and all kinds of stuff. It's wild how this was all over sneakers. People want to talk about, you know, there's some people out there, you know, who think the sneaker culture or game is like irrelevant or not profitable or there's no money in it, period. Even though they got this stuff for free, but like for them to get enough product to reach up close to 5 million, it wasn't just sneakers. Don't get me wrong on that, but it's crazy how over streetwear, over sneakers and merchandise like that. It's amazing.
Police Department revealing new details on how they uncovered a national criminal enterprise where millions of dollars of stolen goods were recovered.
Oh, wait.
What they say was a sophisticated operation.
Was that Eric Emanuel? Was that Eric Emanuel Adidas Form High Arizona State edition, or was that just like a? Isn't that the Eric Emanuel symbol right there? So that's what they say by limited or rare. Because that's both. That's limited and rare. If that's the Eric Emanuel symbol, which I believe it is. When is that collab? When did that collab ever happen? iHomes, Bear Bricks, iPads. These guys was cooking, man. They're about to have a great Christmas too. Gifts for everybody. Gifts for the whole fam. And that is crazy. Shout out to everybody. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. That's bananas, though. Arizona State Form lows, huh? Let's see what else. Shout out to everybody just joining.
Millions of
I appreciate
dollars of stolen goods were recovered in what they say was a sophisticated operation that was based at a warehouse in the Austin neighborhood. Goods were
I need you guys to let me know. Maple. Is that purple label or maple or bait?
covered. And what they say was a sophisticated.
Like, is this brand right here watches? Like, you know, I don't know watches like that. I'm pretty sure it is, though. I'm pretty sure it is. Welcome to the stream. What's good? Shout out to everybody chilling out. Make sure you check out boscosgoodies.com. I just uploaded some more images or some more items. Today I added some more sneakers. Worldwide shipping is available. I definitely believe I did the right steps to make shipping available everywhere from my website. So just go check out my website. Link is always in the description box. And check out some stuff there. You might like it. Different things besides just shoes too. You know what I mean?
Sophisticated operation that was based at a warehouse in the Austin neighborhood.
Wow, these are not even out yet.
CBS 2 gave you an exclusive glimpse inside this warehouse
Supreme.
where goods from brands like Uggs, Nike, and Supreme were stocked.
There's the red bobblehead. When I was talking to Drum, he said there was a red one and a blue one. I only saw the blue ones, but then right to the side, there's the red one. There's the red one. So
Stockpiled, all stolen from railroad cargo from across the country. The investigation was fired up after a semi-trailer parked in a lot in Lyons was broken into last month.
they gotta give more details once they have all the details. We need to know, bro. How did this happen? Where did they accumulate stuff from? I would like to know. I'm just curious to how they got this much at one time. I mean, they stole the trailer, but I don't know, man. I this is a lot of information, but now that it's out like this, we need more details, bro.
Its contents, thousands of dollars worth of collectible figurines, swiped. Hours later, that trailer also stolen.
The thieves took the trailer to a warehouse in Chicago.
Wait, so did they say that they took the items and then took the trailer and then left the trailer somewhere else so it will have DNA on it at some point somewhere? Why would you do that? You take the products and then come back for the trailer? I guess they didn't want to take the trailer and the product and get stopped like that, you know?
Hours later, that trailer also stolen.
Hold up. I'm sorry if I go back too far. I gotta like let it ease in. I don't want it to lag from trying to load up. But what sense does that make? Somebody, I'm probably drawing a blank, you know, edibles kicking in a little bit. Why would you steal the stuff out the truck? They didn't steal the stuff. They stole the stuff out the truck and then came back and got the truck later. And then left that somewhere else in a place that people would think, why is this truck here just randomly?
The country. The investigation was fired up after a semi-trailer parked in a lot in Lyons was broken into last month. Its contents, thousands of dollars worth of collectible figurines, swiped. Hours later,
Swipe. So they took everything out the trailer. Hours later,
that trailer also stolen.
The thieves took.
Why? If you have the goods, why take the trailer? Were they trying to get this trailer for another heist later or something? They probably got too greedy. Greed will always get you in crime. If I'm hearing this right.
Took the trailer to a warehouse in Chicago, unloaded the cargo, and then abandoned the empty trailer at a parking lot nearby.
So then the guy said something different. He said they stole the trailer all with everything and then emptied it out and left it there. So it's two different. Am I confused? Are you guys hearing the same thing I'm hearing? Are you guys hearing two different stories? Yeah, they said that Grizz, they said that in the last video, the first video that we saw of this, that this all started from that first thing in Memphis. That's how they got tips. That's how they start watching people. People start posting stuff and telling on themselves. That's how they got involved to figure out who was doing what. So yeah, they definitely got hit. These are the same guys involved with the trailers being done in Memphis, apparently, allegedly, from what they said in the first report, which I'll go back to also because I have that as well, because I just thought that was interesting. So let's see. Hold up. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay. Yeah, hold on. Okay.
Lyons police tracked down the trailer and, with a warrant, obtained surveillance footage of those thieves, identified as Eric Lujano Bautista and Edwin Aguirre Ramirez, unloading the goods. And then that's when cops moved in.
We uncovered a very large, vast boxes of Nike shoes, Adidas shoes.
And tons more, about $5 million worth of goods.
These items were stolen from different states.
Both men were charged with burglary, while Lujano Bautista was also charged with possession of stolen property. Officials say the interstate trafficking of merchandise was fueled by rail cargo thefts, a trend that has become a national epidemic where the stolen goods are unpackaged, then repackaged, and resold to small retailers.
Yeah, man. So my whole thing is, why, if they arrested more than just these guys, they arrested apparently 5 people. You arrested 5 people, but 2 of them are in custody. Were the other people clean, didn't have no warrants? Did these 2 guys just take the charge for themselves? Like, to let the other guys get off to help whatever operation that they don't know about yet? I don't know. I don't know. This was the first one.
High-end shoes, including Nikes and Yeezys. You're not looking at a store, though. This is a West Side warehouse, home to a...
Yeah, this is the first report that we talked about yesterday, which gives a little more detail, but I guess we got more the second one. But
targeted freight trains. CBS 2's Andrew Ramos shows us how police busted it.
Now, law enforcement officials are calling it a sophisticated operation that was based here at this warehouse in the Austin neighborhood. They say the stolen goods were swiped off rail cars from across the country and then shipped here, where they were sold to unsuspecting retailers. At first glance, it looks like the inventory closet of your neighborhood sneaker shop.
yeah, WSS.
Towers and towers of Nikes and Adidas boxes, some limited editions, others hard to find.
Yeah, them limited edition Form Highs, Arizona State, Eric Emanuels. Those were definitely some limited and hard to find shoes.
And all of it stolen. This warehouse in Austin, now the site of an investigation where law enforcement officials say a group of thieves used it as a home base to push stolen merchandise received through a series of railroad cargo thefts across the country.
Whether it be
These guys was doing it like a drug, like the drug game, bro. You got some stuff, come over here. I got one in Chicago, bring it to my warehouse. Like, did they talk in code? Did they have code language and everything too?
Nike products or UGG products, Adidas, Supreme, a lot of massive amounts of property, probably close to $5 million in merchandise minimum.
The massive bust.
That guy smoke a lot? Is that what your voice sound like when you smoke a lot of cigarettes?
Result of an investigation by the Lyons Police Department after a cargo theft was reported in the Village about a week ago, leading investigators to the warehouse where a search warrant was issued and the motherlode of theft rings uncovered.
Wow, these are not even out yet.
The
Okay,
site was
okay.
already on the radar of multiple railroad companies and the state attorney general's office, as rail cargo thefts have surged nationwide, becoming costly for companies.
What they would do is they commit these cartage thefts, Memphis, Tennessee.
Memphis, Tennessee, right there. That was the first one, or one of the first ones. One of the more recent ones that was the biggest story, you know. That's probably what tipped it off. People start posting up what they had, that they had it early. Then you start seeing a lot more people have a lot of early pairs that were like legit pairs coming from this stuff. Here we go again with the hiccups. But yeah, man, they left a paper trail for themselves, did things in a loud manner, wasn't really discreet about it from what it's looking like. They left a lot of holes. I mean, I guess because they were getting away with it at the time, they didn't think they had to cover up some of those bases, you know?
They'd relabel it and they would ship it here.
But for them to know to do that, unpackage it, then repackage it, you know what I'm saying? That's probably a no-brainer thing to do, but not really. Some people will probably just try to be cool and ship it to somewhere else with this, you know, in the same boxes it came in, just to not be caring and trying to flex low key. At least they had a wherewithal to do that part. Unpackage it, repackage it, and then sell it to people who don't know nothing about it.
They would unpackage it, repackage it, and it's 100% markup, right? Because you got them all for nothing.
In this particular case, the thieves would advertise on social media or by word of mouth.
Yeah, for sure. That's what they were doing. I got this. I got these sizes. You could buy singles or bulk buy is available too. Cheaper if you buy bulk. Like, it was a lot of that going on. A lot of that going on. I'm not at all like happy it's stopping. I'm just saying, for what I've been noticing, I seen that. I'm sure you guys saw that. And since this story came out like yesterday or the day before that, October 9th, actually, I haven't really seen a lot of those same people post that type of content, which just only makes you scratch your head like, damn, that's crazy, you know?
Where retailers would go to the warehouse to purchase goods, not knowing they were stolen. So far,
those people are so lucky because they probably knew. They probably knew, didn't know, but knew, but didn't know. That's crazy. Who knows who came up? You know, there was some really good deals going on with this merch. When you got hot merch, you can't sell it for the, you know, the price you would normally go. You got to go below half sometime, below than half the price, you know, because it was free for you. So as long as you make 25 cents to 50 cents off of each one, you're good. You got it for free. $5 million worth of inventory. You know how much that is if you just go $50 times however many items, just that. And for it to equal $5 million worth of stuff, it had to be a good amount of stuff by what we're seeing here. Times everything, every item by $50, and how much is that? And some things probably were 60 or 75 or 100 for certain things, you know, on this black market type of thing. So they were eating for a minute ever since the first Memphis thing happened. And then the Chicago thing, I remember when they came up to the warehouse and the workers had to fight off people stealing stuff from the trucks. Yeah, I seen that. But that first one, then they hit Memphis and everybody was going crazy and everybody had the fours and a couple other shoes early. 100% markup. So whatever you sell it for, you're winning. So if you got, that's crazy. Do the math on 1,000 pair of shoes you're doing for $50. That's a could come up for free. That's crazy, bro.
2 people have been charged as a result of the weekend bust, where several others are being investigated.
These are individuals.
So they have 5 suspects. How many more suspects? They got 2 people caught. In that other picture we just saw, there was 4 people in that picture. So what's the likelihood of those other 2 people staying out on the, you know, staying out?
Who are working together for a common cause, which is money.
The Lyons Police Department.
That's crazy, bro. Getting busy out here. As we get into the fourth quarter, people trying to step it up and get more money in their pocket. You know what I mean? It's just crazy how this is going down like this. Big up to everybody just joining. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Hit the like button if you haven't done so. Let me know what you guys think about this situation. Is it unfortunate? Who is it unfortunate for? What's going to happen with the product? We talked about insurance being possibly covered for some of this stuff, but now that they have this stuff investigated, like once it's out of question and that case is done, where does this product go next? To an outlet somewhere, to a discount store like Marshalls and Ross. Rams fourth quarter push is on fire right now. What's good? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so that right there is crazy because we'll see what else comes out. Let me see where else we're at with it. If you guys didn't see earlier, they have more images up of the perpetrators, the suspects as they call them, looking like they chilling, looking like they've done this before. Unloaded, reloaded. What we got to do, let's make it happen. Surveillance cameras, that's the thing about it, everybody. You guys know this by now. It's not even nothing new. Everybody knows there's a camera everywhere. Almost everywhere you can think of, there's a camera watching, surveillance cameras everywhere. These guys had a few moves that were sloppy with the trailers being in different places that wasn't there, and then those thefts being kind of marked up, so it kind of made the area hot. They didn't move to a different area, maybe because they were getting away with it so long. At the moment, they didn't feel like they needed to. Maybe it was too much stuff to move it too much. Also, like maybe they took too much. When you usually come up on something like this, you want to get rid of that stuff within a week or two. Like I don't mean that, but like in the game, in the game, that's what happens. You come up with stuff, you got to get rid of it quickly. You don't want no paper trail, no nothing. In a perfect world, they would have had this stuff sold before they even got it, but they probably got way too much. So it's like, well, we got too much stuff and we got all kinds of shit. So we got to figure a way to get this stuff out of here. So they start reaching all the mom and pop stores, which was smart. They had a little plan. They had a little like fake or half operation, you know what I'm saying? Where they got the stuff, they found some buyers for the stuff. They just couldn't move them as fast as they wanted to, man. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like I wanted them to get away with it. I'm just saying though, like, you know what I mean? They yeah, man. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Chilling out, got the off-white on, got the pandas on, looking like they're chilling. He got a little trap belly. That's what they call them when you like adult, when you just sit around making moves, not really working out, just getting a belly from eating good. They probably been eating good. All these guys probably been eating good since what that happened in July, June with the Memphis thing. 9/19/23. 9/19/23. Not too long ago, but they've been chilling, man. Oh, you see some UNCs right here. I didn't see this last time. You got UNCs right here. What's this red and black boxes? Are these the Thunder 4s? What is this box right here too? Is that the Jordan 6/8s? Jordan 6/8s. Jordan 6 Aquas that just dropped, or what shoe is that? I'm drawing a blank. Some Lucas right here, looks like. All kinds of stuff as far as the eye can see. As far as the eye can see, these dudes definitely did their thing with this. And it was, I guess, fun while it lasted, however long it lasted. No, so that's what's happening now too. Anybody else hear about this? Shout out to Luthi. Welcome to the stream. Did you hear about all the Travis Scott 1 golf stock from the website release getting backdoored? They tried to make it look like a normal release, but they literally no one hit. Jordan 6 Aquas. So they had Reese. Yeah, because actually these guys did have things early. They took stuff that was supposed to be shipped to other stores. So they had a lot of things that they got like early releases. That's what we were seeing on Instagram. A lot of people having things before they release, 3 months before, 2 months before, a month before, always early releases. So they had early releases and probably some past releases too, But no, Luthi, I didn't hear about that. Heard about that. So they was backdooring a Travis Scott release. The sneaker game, is getting crazy in so many different ways. You know, as the resale water is drying up, those who were in power when the resale was popping have slight leverage because they built leverage from the resale being up. You know, being able to backdoor things, you build a lot of connections, you meet bigger people in the game. So those people are moving on to the heist like this. You know, they lost money on the other thing they were doing. Now they need the, you know, the water's starting to dry up. The faucet is like turning off. It's like some drips there, you know, it's not flowing like it used to be. So now you got to find other ways to make up that money. And, you know, that means more people are concentrated on more of the more hype limited stuff. So it makes that stuff harder to get now, even more than it was before, because those are the only things that are moving. So you have to go other routes. And these guys with the connections they built, you know, like I'm about to say somebody else, like the Bobby guy, West Coast Bobby or whatever his name was, the guys who had the mom telling them where to go for the shoes and everything like that. Once you start building those type of plugs and leverage, you know, you have the money to pay certain people off to keep your operation going. They had to pay some people to get some insight for this stuff, hook somebody up with some information before they got this to help them start to get this operation together. You know, that was the new move. You know, you couldn't wait now for the shoe to drop for retail. You had to find a way to steal it before, and then you be the price maker. You know, they definitely did. That's crazy. So when you have this whole Travis Scott thing, it's the same thing with the trophy room situation. You know, Jordan's son. You know, is he gonna pass up $2 million cash to give his things to some people who are going to take care of it? At least his shoe got sold and it's still going to be out there to the masses, but he could just cut the middleman and get his little 2 million and whatever. You know what I'm saying? People are taking other methods to get their money together, you know? So with that backdoor of the Travis Scotts, you know, people who are in charge want some extra money. Their ways they were getting money before dried up. They're still used to living a lifestyle or want to keep up with the bills or whatever it is. So, you know, it's just the same way everybody watching on Bobby Thrift. It's the same as the people who work in the back of Marshalls and Ross now buying stuff or holding stuff for their friends and family or themselves to resell because everybody wants to get that extra bread now, you know? Yeah, that's crazy. So, I mean, so now we can't trust, you know, you can't trust these limited releases for the most part because all it takes is somebody to get paid off and then you're screwed. You know, Mama Year's release seemed to be legit, obviously, so far. Maybe they're in a better space where they don't need to do it. You know, trophy room, you would think he's in a good position, but maybe not. That probably saved his business and everything else. He could have been coming towards the end of his money, and that whole little trophy room backdoor just turned his life right back around or got it right back on track. Somebody doing with these Travis Scotts, you know, it's a Travis Scott shoe, regardless if it's a golf shoe, it's going to still have some resale. So, yeah, that's crazy. Nobody hit on the Travis Scotts, huh? That's interesting, or at least a lot of people. They didn't even let like a little bit of people win. It makes sense if a few people win, but when you make it to where nobody wins, that's how operation gets shut down. People get, you know, irritated and start, you know, complaining and stuff like that. You know, but this is the state we're in when it comes to these sneakers, man. You know. From the fakes kind of growing up, you know, people going the fake route a little bit because the money's, you know, it's cheaper to get those shoes, you know, and the fakes are getting better looking. So that's why some people are going that route, you know, or they're going to go to ways of finding how to get over on people, man. You know, that's unfortunate. So just gotta, I mean, I say buyer beware, of course, obviously all the time, but the people who bought from these guys really didn't have to beware. The stuff wasn't fake. Apparently it was obviously real stuff, but I'm like, what's the next ring? What's the next thing to happen? I wonder what those guys who doing the smashing runs, what do they think about these guys? Because I mean, either way, both sides got caught up. The people doing the grab and smash and running out the Nike outlets and stuff. Some people are getting caught for that, just like some people are getting caught for this too. You know, who got away with more? Who made more money? I would assume these guys made way more money than the people going into Foot Locker or Nike and just grabbing a bunch of stuff and running out. Going into Louis Vuitton, running out. But then they release rules saying that if you do, you know, all these different crimes that you don't get arrested no more, you just get a fine and a court date and you don't get locked up or whatever. Like they changed so many different rules on petty theft and a few other big laws out there, not to get any political thing, but that's something that came out big, that they can't really discipline you or do too much. You can go into a store and take stuff, and the people are not supposed to put their hands on you. They can get in trouble for arresting or being physical with somebody trying to steal from the store. And then if you work at the store and you try to stop somebody from stealing, you might lose your job. I was told that before at one of my jobs before. If you see somebody trying to steal, don't do anything to stop them. Don't cut them off. Don't try to trip them. Don't close the door. Like, don't do anything. Like, if you make any moves to try to stop them from stealing, you're going to get fired. I'm like, what? But it's like the companies don't want to be responsible in case that person had a knife or something and hurt an employee. Now the employee can sue the job and blah, 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 blah. So they tell you not to even touch the people. So that's why people know all these rules about being able to take away things and not really have a really, really big, it's crazy. Yeah, smashing Heist definitely way more because you're obviously winning a lot more. Jeremy, what's good? You're definitely winning a lot more with the Heist than you are smash and run. But let me tell you, some of them smashing grabs, they were grabbing a lot of stuff and hitting up a lot of places. But I definitely don't think they got $5 million worth of shit. And it was a lot easier to get the $5 million worth of stuff than the smashing grabs. I mean, I say that from the outside looking in. Yeah, Big E, what's good? Welcome to the stream. And that's a very true thing. The thing is, the brands don't really lose because they have insurance. That was the Memphis thing. This right here, I'm curious. I mean, you would hope these companies maybe did too. I don't think everything here in this picture is from a Nike. They're saying it's from a bunch of different stores. So they need to break those details down as what they mean by a bunch of different stores, a bunch of different resale shops, a bunch of different Nikes and Foot Lockers, and like a bunch of different stores. We haven't heard, besides that Memphis thing, we haven't heard anything about anybody losing inventory saying our trucks got stolen. I mean, only thing I've heard was people say that their shipments were late because of that at first when it happened. But you didn't hear that like too long afterwards. Things got right back on track fairly soon. So when they say multiple different type of stores, I'm like, where, who, how? And then do those stores have the insurance for the losses they took? I'm just curious of what stores they mean. Because this inventory looked like it could have been in the back of Urban Necessities out there in Vegas. One of the biggest resale shops out. It looked like that. I mean, it's not, but it looked like this could have came from one big ass resale shop. We gotta see what else comes out next, bro. But these are the things going on right now. These things are still out there on the market. They didn't get everything. They got a lot of stuff, but I'm sure there's a lot more that was out there that wasn't up in this heist. So imagine that. The fact that not everything has been taken, bro. You guys feel like there will be another group of people trying to make this happen? You think there's going to be some other people out there to try to do this, but do it smarter? Or will they kind of fall back from this way of getting to it? It all remains to be seen. This is definitely the ballsiest move we've seen when it comes to people trying to steal. These guys are going after the big shipments. These guys ain't playing. Did they say the names of these guys? These guys weren't too old either. These guys were not really old people. They're not that old. So it's like, that's the part that's on it too. Is like these guys were. Did it say their age? I thought it did. I don't think it does. I thought they were like in their 20s or like late 20s, early 30s. For some reason, I don't see it now. Oh, hold on. Gotta plug this in before it goes out. YOLO. Lakers, what'd they do? Lakers ended up winning 129 to 125. So it's actually a pretty close game. I think they were winning pretty good earlier. But all the second string and people trying to make the team started hooping. So therefore, I'm sure that's why the game became a little closer than it was. Yeah, so that's it. That's what we're talking about. That was the main thing. Not that's it. I'm not leading my stream right now. But that was my main thing. You guys let me know what you guys think, of course, in the comments. I want to hear what you guys are thinking about this stuff because, is this going to be the end of this stuff? What other details do you guys feel like are going to come out? Like I said, I was at a place seeing people get rid of stuff. People have been not posting their inventory like that, saying that they got sizes available or bulk sizes available. So it's going to be crazy to see how that actually ends up turning out, man. Of course, when I hear stuff, I will bring it to y'all attention. If you guys see something, make sure you guys, let me know. Send it to me in a DM, just like the other homie did today, so we can talk about this. Where we at? Are we lagging right now? I feel like I'm lagging, kind of. Wembe out here looking like something different still. He's definitely not looking like he's shying away from the moment at all, which is dope to see. It remains to be seen how much more he's gonna bring, but he's looking like he's ready to go. I don't see Wemby having any problems really adjusting to anything right now. He's looking like he's playing in the French league for the most part, but it is preseason. He ain't played against nobody too crazy yet, but I'm sure that's on its way. I'm sure the matchups and stuff like that will be there. I'm just wondering if they're gonna baby him or let him rock out. Like, are they gonna protect him from certain matchups? Oh, you don't play. Wemby shouldn't do no load management. He's a rookie. Just because he's taller and everything shouldn't mean that he should be doing a load management thing. Hopefully that's not the case. But so far from what we're seeing in preseason, he's looking pretty decent, looking pretty solid actually. Him, Chet, and the boy from Portland, arguably going to be the rookie of the years, man. I think, those are kind of going to be the top three running for it. I don't know who will be the surprise because I'm sure there's always a surprise or two, especially barring anybody gets hurt that's in those forefront positions. D'Lo out here balling, looking like he ready to come back and ball for the season, so that's good because they need D'Lo to step his game up. Him to be the either third or fourth option between him and Reeves for that third spot, You know what I'm saying? I think there's like another week of preseason games before the real season starts. Oh, now we can really get to it too. So yeah, we got to the main topic. I was trying to float before I remember my next topic, my next thought. Shout out to everybody in the Discord. I appreciate everybody in the Discord, Energy 810. Discord is always linked in the description box below if you guys want to go ahead and join and be a part of the Discord. Just come on and yeah. You know what I'm saying? Be a part of the Discord and contribute, chill on out, see what's going on. But you guys have been posting some heat up in there, like I said, and I thank y'all for that. I'm about to go to that right now. I'm trying to load it up. Where we at? So there's been some pretty interesting finds. Last time we were talking, I had my boy Drum on here. We were talking some finds out there in the store, different things come up on, and we got to the football jerseys, the NFL football jerseys. A lot of football jerseys have been popping up lately too. I mean, a lot of the ones that I've been finding, the players aren't on the current team. The only ones that I've seen that were on the current team was the Hurts jersey, the Patrick Mahomes jersey, and the Travis Kelce. And it's funny because, I mean, I'm still good. I don't care. But I'm sure there's some people out there who wish they picked up a couple of those Travis Kelce's and Hurts and Mahomes because those guys are still balling right now. Philly's doing as great as they are. Kelsey's all over the place because he's dating Taylor Swift. He's in a bunch of commercials and all this stuff. So I would imagine the Travis Kelce Super Bowl jersey and Mahomes and Hurts jerseys, Super Bowl jerseys would do well right now, But I'm good. But we were talking about I was saying now that we got NFL jerseys showing up, I hope they keep that same energy and bring the NBA jerseys back because last year or a couple years ago, whenever it was, they had the NBA jerseys out and there was a lot of players, a lot of people, a lot of good jerseys too. My boy Drum was naming off people that he picked up. And I picked up a few. I think I came across a couple, like maybe 2 to 3. I did get a LeBron jersey myself. I did come across a pair of the authentic Lakers shorts from like 2020. I think it was the heavy duty ones, courtesy of Drum. But shout out to a lot of people in the Discord, as you guys will see. First, we're going to talk about Pick C. He's always coming through with some great pictures, some great finds out there. Eric, what's good with you, brother? Heist is crazy. I don't know if you've been hearing what's happening, but 2 people got arrested. We talked about it just a second ago. I'll revisit it again if people join in and don't know what's going on. You know what I mean? Yeah, but here we go. Yeah, Discord has been on fire. A lot of you guys have been sharing a lot of good things. And now that we have the NBA, NFL jerseys, I was wondering when the NBA jerseys will start popping up. And Pixie showed me yesterday, or showed us yesterday in the Discord, that the NBA jerseys are now showing up at the stores. In particular, this is at Burlington. So when it's Burlington, Ross and Marshall are next. You know what I'm saying? This is those city jerseys, those rookie city jerseys or rookie edition. I have a Kyrie one from the previous year. The LeBron ones, they have AD, they have Giannis, they have Kyrie, they have Luka. They have some other players, Curry too, I think it is, and some really nice. These are dope. Retailing for $160. They got them there for $39. Now, because I'm into the basketball, I know basketball a lot. Like I would grab the basketball jerseys when I see them. The football jerseys, I left them, for the most part. But these NBA jerseys, for sure, $39 is not bad for the $160. And the NBA seasons is pretty much here now. There's a lot of people who like these rookie edition jerseys, So be on the lookout if y'all out there doing your hunting, your sourcing. Now NBA jerseys are starting to pop up. It only takes one before you start seeing a flood. If anybody else here now has seen them, go ahead and let me know too. But these were just posted yesterday at a Burlington. So I'm looking forward to seeing more posts in the Discord, or hopefully I'll find some in the next couple of days myself. But this LeBron number 6 jersey at that too. He's back to 23 now. That's like a double whammy. Not only is it $39 for a 160 jersey, it's a LeBron jersey and a number 6 LeBron jersey. So big shout out to Pixie on those finds. Then we just got a bunch of stuff. Pixie came across some more stuff, some Under Armour jackets. Wow. Retail for $280. Retail at Ross's $69. That's still a great steal right there. Under Armour stuff has been floating at the stores right now, for real. Super Bowl jackets. These retail for $180. Of course, they're not going for $180 now. Very nice stuff out there. And this is at Burlington. Burlington tends to have the clothes more packed in there, so you really got to go through each item. You can't do too much skimming through because everything's so super tightly packed. You can miss a shirt like this or a jersey because they're just so tucked in with all the other clothes, Oh, and the other thing he found, where was that? These are my finds. But now they got the starter jackets popping up too. The starter football and basketball jackets are popping up now too at Burlington. Let's go to that picture. What? The Durant jersey? Oh, this is a new Durant jersey. What? The jersey from last season, I guess? Oh, I didn't see these, Pixie. I did not see these finds. This is the jersey, the jacket I talked about, the USA Olympic one that retail for like $300. When it first came out, the Olympics, they actually wore those. The Durant jersey, though, I did not see that. Damn. Let me go to the first. Damn. So, okay, jerseys are back now. Back. Like not even just like a little bit. Yeah, here go the starter jackets. Classic Lakers starter jacket. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, bro? How much were they? How much were those LeBron jerseys? Were they 39, 59? Probably 39, right? Yeah, more people got more. It was like 4 people on camera, but out of the 4 people, 2 people are like officially arrested, I guess. Steph, was good, bro? Oh, thanks for coming through. I've been streaming the last couple days, a little bit more often. I appreciate you coming through today. Hit the like button for your boy. Daniel, what's going on? Wow. Big shout out for that information. I work at Burlington and we got in some Kevin Durant Suns and Sonics jerseys. And Sonics jerseys. The Sonics jerseys are the Mitchell and Ness ones, if I'm not mistaken. That's crazy. Shout out to Mitchell and Ness. They just released the Agent Zero Gilbert Arenas Mitchell and Ness jersey, so I got to get myself one of those. I mean, maybe that might pop up at Marshalls or Ross next year too. Who knows? But or maybe even this year. Who knows? But damn, the Red Suns and Sonics jerseys. That's dope. Some great things out there. I tell you, definitely are some good things to search for. And they it might be dry. Jerome was speaking yesterday, a little bit dry. Some of the places he's going, I've heard some people in the comments say it's kind of been dry in their stores. It just really is up and down, man, up and down. You just got to really kind of check. You got to look in more sections. If you go in a store and you only been through 2 sections, 3 sections that you go to all the time, and you don't find nothing, now you might have to venture into 1 or 2 more sections in that same store. Because they bring stuff out across the board, top of the line stuff from all different type of products. The Nike athletic stuff, there's some elite workout gear, some elite cookware that you can get, pots and pans and stuff, air fryers. Like there's a lot of different lanes to be in, not just the main thing. I know we really talk, and I really talk about shoes, apparel, and things like that, but there's definitely a lot more out there that is popping up, man. I would have never. I mean, I guess jackets are normal, but I would have never thought the starter jackets, bro. What? Looks like a bigger size, but $29. That's not bad, bro. Oh, it's a 5XL. That's why it looks big. Okay. But I'm sure there's some places that will have smaller size jackets. And this jacket is pretty dope too. I don't know what it is. Is it an Adidas jacket? No, it's just a cool little jacket though. The graphics. If this is something, let me know. But it looks like it's just a colorful jacket that looks all right. Crazy, bro. Pick C's on fire though. See, you got the starter branding right there. $29. Got the black one with the gold. This is a fire one. I'd rather have this one than the purple one, even though both of them are dope. They both look like they're pretty big sizes though. People have been finding the GT cuts. Like there's definitely some things out there in the wild, man. You just gotta look more and more. And like I said, sometimes for me, some locations I go to, the clothes be so packed up in there, I don't feel like, and that's when you miss out on shit, when you don't feel like looking through everything, But sometimes I do be pressed for time because I try to go to multiple spots, and I might still have something else that I need to do. You know what I'm saying? We grind in multiple ways to try to make these things happen. Las Vegas Rams or Raiders, $12.99 hats. Damn, that's crazy though. The Durant jerseys at Burlington right now, $29. Some more jeans. I'm surprised, bro. So quickly. I thought we were gonna have to deal with football jerseys for a little while longer, but NBA is here. And they do have a lot of new jerseys, so they need to make room for the new jerseys. Once again, shout out to Daniel for that information. Yeah, XL, 3XL, 5XL. I could take 3XL. Found 3 total. Nice, bro. Nice. 20% entire purchase. Had been a while since that happened. Since COVID. Okay, so Nike gonna have some more deals out there. That's dope. That's dope to see. Steps, I was able to come across those at a local JD Sports They had them out early. You know, some stores are putting things out early by mistake or on purpose, whatever. But they definitely did, and it was they sold out pretty quickly. Then they put them out again like a week or two later, and I think they sold out again, or either they took them off the shelf. I don't know which one. I feel like they sold out again because when I went back, they just weren't on the shelf, and somebody would have told me if, you know. And they still release on the 20th, so I'm wondering if they're going to get more pairs. But yes, sometimes stores lately all across the board have just been putting things out a little early, which is right up my alley because I like to do that for my reviews and everything. There was one time, maybe pre-pandemic a little bit and a little bit after, where I was able to, I was one thing that helped me out. I used to find stuff early all the time, and I feel like it's kind of coming back to that way as long as I continue to go to different stores. People put out different colors, different times, and stuff like that. So I like that. Even though it's the same silhouette, it's dope to see different colorways, especially before they're like announced to be out. That gives you an advantage. If you watch my videos, you can see what's to come. Or if you're a member, you can get these things a little early too. I was able to help some people grab shoes early. I did pick up some more, another pair. I picked up just yesterday another pair of these for another member of mine. The cacao dunks. I mean, some things still have a little want for them, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's got to go to different stores and they put stuff out. And if you get there early enough, you can grab some things, you know? So yeah, they had the Jaw 1 Halloween. Hopefully more of them are coming out soon. You know, we're able to grab some more. Oh, that Raider hat was a 2023 draft hat. Okay. Oh, okay. So a new draft. See? Recent stuff there. That's the part that's dope and appealing to it, is the fact that some of these things are recent items. Like they're not like, you know, at one point, you guys know, at one point at the stores, you know, it would take us months to find you know, no, not even, well, months to years before, you know, shoes came to the store. Like the LeBron 20 wouldn't be at a Ross when the LeBron 20 was in the stores. Like we would see the LeBron 20 at Ross when the LeBron 22 was out, or the 22 was about to come out. Like now, things are at the Ross's, Burlington's, like weeks after. It seems like, you know, if we start seeing Jordan 12 field purples at Ross, I'm gonna be highly shocked, extremely shocked. You know, like how, Sway? You know, but you just can't put things past nothing now. Okay, I think somebody left a message, but I can't see. Or maybe somebody joined the Discord, because I'm getting these notifications in my ear, but I don't see where the notifications is at. Hopefully I'm not lagging. Let me check and see. Okay, it's not sharing, so we're good. But yeah, man, the stores are definitely cooking, retail stores and the discount stores. But the Burlingtons and Rosses definitely got some things in there, especially when it comes to the outerwear. But for the jerseys to pop up right now is a good thing. I'm looking forward to that this week. Hands is rubbing together like Birdman. Like, what we gonna come across there, Woody? What can we come across? The LeBron jersey for $29 or $39, whatever that is, that's a good price right there. You know what I mean? Sheesh Louise, bro. But you know, that's what the Discord's for us to share information with each other, help each other find some things, or put people onto other things, you know, in a safe space. Everybody here means well. Everybody here is on their own grind, you know. Jeremy 818, what's good? Sent me a friend request. I'm gonna accept that. 79 for what's this price right here? 328. It's amazing how much the polo stuff be costing. Like polo be taxing even in 2023. These are all solid, like solid jacket finds. I would just love for this stuff to pop up for me and scan it, like, you know, be able to send them in and get the full value. You know, I've been seeing this around. I've been seeing that around. That definitely doesn't scan for me, but that one's definitely a solid find too. You know, you guys that sell on eBay and offer up and stuff, these things are killings, you know. All this stuff is, especially these jackets, you know, for the people in the more, you know, states that need them. You know, I live in California, so I have a couple bubble jackets just because I like the way it looks, but it hasn't really been too many times where you need it, like it's super cold where you need it out here. But you know, I do get cold. I do like the bubble jackets. You know, it is a cool little add to the look. But yeah, you know, you got them states that really be on that though. That really be on that. That really be on that. Okay, there we go. Pending. I know how to work it, but I'm still trying to figure out how to work everything on my Discord. We've been rocking with it for a minute though. Energy 810 in the building. I appreciate y'all. I think I did have something for sneaker news. What was that I put in there? Oh yeah, I also posted in the Discord too about the guys getting charged up. You know, not to at all celebrate any criminals, but you know, they definitely stepped their game up. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna do something, you got to go big. You feel me? If you're gonna go hard, you got to go hard or go home. And they did it. I mean, they rocked out for a minute. Hopefully, they were able to take care of some things that was really needed. Got some money to pay some important bills for somebody. Put some money up or something. Even though that if they put something up, maybe the feds might just seize everything they felt like they bought with it. Hopefully, maybe that's wrong to say hopefully, but hopefully some of them unsuspected sellers were people they knew, so that money could trickle back to them. Like, you know, this is your store, your boy. I'll just give you this. And you just did, you know, just sell it and just correct me off some type shit. But when the feds come to you, you'd be like, no, I just bought it. That was it. Boom, boom, boom. And then, you know, put money on the books or something. Like, hopefully they did something smart to have a back. Because if they just did this and didn't have no plan B, or like no protection as far as like no insurance or something, like insurance money, they're messed up. They're fucked, bro. You know, gotta hunt those NBA jerseys though for sure. Now that the homie told us about the KD jerseys too. Pixie showed us the Suns jersey, but the homie just told us about the Sonics jersey. You know, that's the one a lot of people were looking for once they heard that was in the stores. So what you guys just getting the Sonics one, I'm assuming it's a Hardwood Classic jersey. So that must mean more Hardwood Classic jerseys are gonna pop up too. JB Funky. You scoop the Raiders starter satin jackets. Yeah, man, those are fire classics, especially Raiders too. It's LA. Does your jacket say LA Raiders or Vegas Raiders? Because I mean, a starter jacket you would think it's LA Raiders, but they're making new starter jackets for the new team, so maybe it's a Vegas Raiders. It'd be classic as hell if it was the LA Raiders, though. I'm like, how'd they do that? They just reprinted them up. I know they don't have any old ones from way back in the day. Yeah, that's crazy though. So we got some good news, man. People getting caught up for what they're doing. We got some more things to look forward to. I mean, you guys know the winter gear is already there, but now we got jerseys to look forward to. Now, with the jerseys, the NBA jerseys being there, the shorts will be following too. And the shorts started to come around this, like, you know, the NBA shorts, the authentic shorts started to pop up just like the NBA jerseys did also. So even though we're heading into the winter months, you know, those are still or fall winter months, those are still good commodities, especially certain teams. I don't have them next to me, but like I said, I got me a pair of some of the real deal Holyfield like Laker shorts with the extra stitching and the heavy weight to them and everything. They were retail for like $17.99. Like, what? Retail for like one something, I think. So 'tis the season to get the hunting on for the NBA apparel. You know what I mean? We're gonna see what else is to come. Shout out to everybody in the Discord sharing, because you guys are hunting in different areas, go to different stores, more stores sometimes in the day than I do for sure. So it's just good to let everybody know kind of what to kind of look for. You know what I mean? One said Vegas, the rest just say Raiders. Okay, that's cool, because Raiders, I mean, Vegas is still fun because a lot of people like that. It is the Vegas team. You know, people who travel there from out of the country or just in other areas would like that type of stuff too, as merchandise from the new team. And then probably Raiders fans from LA probably want a Vegas Raiders merchandise. So people are definitely on that gear. Definitely on that. Shout out to you. Tomorrow, is there a key release that drops tomorrow? I think there might. I don't think so, right? Not too much of anything tomorrow. I'm gonna double check that right now. Oh shit, drop my phone. I don't think there's like a main watch there. I watch there is one. I'm just drawing a blank right now. Tomorrow is the 14th. Oh, there's something dropping tomorrow, but what is it? Travis Scott dropped today. Oh, the Mauve Jordan 1. Okay. Solid colorway. Not a bad shoe for sure. You know. Yeah, definitely not a bad shoe. There's actually a few things dropping tomorrow. There's a new Luka coming out tomorrow too. That's pretty solid. Yeah, there's a few things out there. You know, not a dead Saturday, so that's good. You know, there's like shoes every time, but sometimes it's just something more popular than not. I think the quality on this Jordan 1 is going to be pretty cool, pretty decent, but I don't. Oh, 1 second, my bad. Trying to get this together. You going for the Cherry 12s? Yeah, the Cherry 12s I feel like will be one of the few sneaker pickups for the rest of the year. But for sure for the retros, I mean, I don't see why not. Hello, what's going on here? No, they dope, bro. Very classic playoff shoe for sure. Red and white shoe, very good quality on it too. I'm not mad at those. Okay, what are we doing? Why is this doing this? Why is this doing this? Maybe if I do this, it'll do that, right? Okay, we're there. Yeah, Cherry 12s is a solid shoe though. Definitely takes me back. Very nostalgic shoe. That is a shoe that I would like to get. You know, I feel like I'm so iffy, man, you know, with things, but I feel like that might be a shoe not to wait on, you know, especially for size 13. I think that's a shoe that people will be going after, especially in the bigger sizes. But yeah, so Travis Scott, we're gonna see what's up with that because as you mentioned earlier, nobody hit and it was a backdoor situation. How much more? I want to hear more details on that too because that's just crazy. Not surprising, but just crazy. Like they still at it. People still at it. 180 to retail, like always. It's a solid colorway, man. And this Luka colorway for the 38 is not bad, or the Jordan 38 colorway is not bad. I'm looking forward to seeing that in person to see what that actually looks like. But the color tones and the images are dope. This Jordan 1 here is solid, You would think it's a women's exclusive colorway. I think down the line, this could have some more to it, as far as, people wanting it later down the road. But right now, I feel like it's just another shoe dropping. I could be wrong about it, though, Yo, you hit on the cherry. I mean, shout out to you for hitting on the Cherry 12. Very nice. Very nice. Very classic shoe, bro. For real. For real. Very classic shoe. Yeah, so there is a cool release. I will be going out tomorrow, I guess, to go get these things on camera to see what they look like. See what the quality leather is like on them. You know what I'm saying? Pretty solid shoe, though. Not mad at them. We got what's the guy? Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell got something pretty solid coming out too. Don issue 5. It's looking kind of interesting in these images I just seen. Let me see if it loads up. The Donovan issue shoe, man, his hasn't really been the best to me, but this one here is not too bad. I see they're trying to give him a little angle. They're trying to give him a little something out there. Not too much, but this colorway is a little bit more little bit more appealing to the eye. You know, the purple bloom, pretty solid colorway for the Don issue 5. You know, let's see what he does for the Cleveland Cavaliers this season. Hopefully, they're able to ball out. Very solid team. But the Don issue 5 is probably his best shoe out of all of them. When it comes to the silhouettes, the Don issue 5 has got to be the best one. Got to be. Donovan issue shoes have been very questionable, looking like real space type shoes, just different, just looking weird, you know. I think this is the best looking one that he's had so far for his shoe. So we got to see what the colorways look like, you know. We got to see what them colorways is talking about. It's crazy how many shoes are dropping though from everybody. Everybody got some shoes dropping, and it's crazy. Earlier, I did mention, make sure you guys check out my website, boscosgoodies.com. A lot of things up there, you know, at pretty good prices. I dropped my prices down, and I'm now able to ship worldwide, I believe. So if you somewhere in another country and you're not able to check out, please let me know. But you should be able to. Some people have been asking on my IG and just other things, you know, that are not from from the States. So yeah, make sure you check out my website, boscosgoodies.com, for gifts, you know, sneakers, jackets, shirts, t-shirts, hats, jerseys, jackets and sweaters, slides, socks, Funko Pops, and collectibles. I got some more collectibles to add there too that I've had in my, you know, tucked away that I'm going to be adding there to get rid of as well. So that's one way to support the channel or support your boy is by checking out the website. You feel me? Bosco'sGoodies.com. Then we got the Discord and of course all the channels. Make sure you subscribe to Bosco Life Therapy also. You know, that's key right there. We really going in on that channel. A lot of good reactions and live streams over there. I mean, these get extended over there without any ads on the replay. That's the main difference right now. But yeah, man, that's you know, that's what we own, man. It's Grind City this weekend. Got Jordan 1s to check out tomorrow. I don't know what else we're gonna come out there and see. Hopefully something else. That Ja 1 Day 1 though, I'm curious, man, by them having two cut. Like, what's the point? Why is this not called the alternate? Why is it called the Day 1 again? Like, this Day 1 is much better than the first one that came out, in my opinion. So I'm just curious, what was the real point of dropping two of the same shoe? You feel me? Somebody let us know, because I would like to know. Maybe you would like to know. Let's see. And then I think there might be there are some more games tomorrow, obviously, too. We got to check out and see who plays tomorrow. Maybe we can I can go live during one of the games and kind of watch it, and we could talk about it too. I can't show it, obviously, but if there's some good games or something like that, I want to come back live again too and do that thing. Let's see where we at. Jordan 1s. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, man. So tomorrow, the what is it called? It's the Mauve. It's not pink, but it's Mauve. Sky J Mauve. Why is the mids called Sky J and then these are just called Mauve or whatever? I've always wondered that. Different names. But yeah, man, we rocking. There's a GT Cut Academy shoe dropping, apparently. Okay. GT Cuts have definitely been impressive. They got more cuts on the way, too. There's more out there, I'm pretty sure. The jumps, the cuts, I think I like the Cuts 2s better. The GT Cut 3 is not as solid, though. It looks funny right now. I want to see more images of it. It's not as good as I thought it was. It doesn't keep going. Like, it looks completely different, and it looks more like, it looks a little cheaper than the GT Cut 2. It's supposed to go for $95, like a budget model. Okay. I'm curious to see what's up with that. Definitely. But we're going to see how this rocks. I'm about to get out of here. I got some things to take care of tonight, some more editing so we can keep this going for all my channels. Wanted to talk about that. The people getting arrested, though, man. That was kind of crazy. So we're going to see what's happening with that story next. If you guys have anything you want to chop it up about, feel free to hit me up in the Discord or on Instagram. Make sure you watch my videos. I'm about to get out of here. I'll see you guys in the next live stream. Deuces.